man. What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720. I'm back again another week with my special guest.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Barry, man. I'm here to hold
Uh,
it down.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you guys my disclaimer now. Listen here, I may not be as sharp as I normally am. Your boy ain't been asleep, so if I take this L this week, please don't hold it against me, man. I ain't been asleep, man. You know, man, I ain't taking it against my opponent, but I ain't as sharp. You know what I mean? I ain't even unlocked the door in the glue factory yet, man. Hold up, man. Take the keys off the glue factory, man. You know what you do with opponent with a broke leg, man. You gotta euthanize it, man. Dang. All right, man. There's a lot going on in this week, you know, and with the Xbox. It's kind of quiet on the PlayStation front. So I'm gonna get and go for the throat from the rip. You know what I mean? I don't know if you had the chance to see it and not knowing that you're a pony. You know, you trying to stay away from that good Xbox news, that greatness, because if it ain't about sales, if it ain't about power, Sony news ain't really got much to talk about. So we got those brand new those kits that got that hackers group called H4LT. They let go a lot of information as far as the Xbox One's new SDK kits. You know what I mean? Then you know, I don't know, we talked about it last week. We probably did about giving back another core. You know what I mean? With both the Xbox One and the PS4 have 8-core processors. Now I'm gonna say this right now. If you guys don't know, I'm not saying that the CPUs in the Xbox One and the PS4 are world beaters. They are mobile CPUs. You know, they're not as powerful as a desktop CPU. But like I said, from the rip, the Xbox One's CPU is clocked a little faster. They're basically the same, but the Xbox One CPU is clocked a little faster. Also, both of them have 8 cores, and from the rip, only 6 cores. They only had access to the 6 cores. And through this new kit that came out, that got leaked, that it gave developers, Microsoft gave developers 80% of the 7th core. Up to 80%, I guess, you know, the other core is still allocated for the Kinect and for the OS. Now, with that being said, also we learned that from this new kit that Microsoft, before I can go there, that the GPU that's in the Xbox One, it was heavily rumored that the PS4 GPU was much more powerful. Some people were saying, talking about all these shaders. See, this is the thing why I never really
that ain't a rumor, bro. That's fact.
Okay, so let me finish. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what GPU was in the Xbox One. It's custom. Microsoft never came out and said why. The reason why they never came out and said because they had an NPD or a non-disclosure agreement. That's new technology that's in AMD's new chipset that it can handle multiple instructions at the same time. That's AMD's new shit. So what's out right now, none of those GPUs can do that. So we didn't know what GPU was in the Xbox One. And the reason why, like I said, Sony kind of jumped out in front as far as performance shields was because this technology wasn't supposed to be announced until 2015. And people were complaining about the eSRAM. What even about the eSRAM? Like I said before, you agree to disagree. I've been saying this from day one. You can have the powerful console, but if you don't have the tools to unlock, will start the car. It wasn't that the developers were complaining about the eSRAM. They didn't have the kits, the proper tools to access the eSRAM. So here, Microsoft was in a fucked up position, a lose-lose. We had to launch with our competition, and we can't really use what we got. We got to sit here with our hands tied behind our back. We can't give you guys this new dev because we do. Boom, and you're going to see that this GPU here can handle multiple commands, multiple directions, multiple tasks at the same time. That's something that the PS4 can't do. Now, again, hear me out. And now, this is not my opinion. Like I said, when you do these console debates, it's all a lot of it is opinionated. It's something I always say: men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So, as far as the PS4 GPU having more shaders and this that, nobody knew really what GPU was in the Xbox One because Microsoft never said it. And it's not me damage control, it's the guys on the street. People say, well, they think it's a 7 something or this that. I don't like it. I'm more of a NVIDIA dude. But they were saying it's a 290 or 2 PDAC or whatever the fuck the case may be. But like again, when all this shit came out around, maybe you may agree or disagree, when all this shit came out around the Call of Duty Black Ops, or what's the Call of Duty last year? I'm not a duty dude. Ghost. Yeah, and it was 720p on the Xbox One and today. And it was, oh man, and what Aaron Greenberg should say, hey, why would we give our biggest competitor, people were saying that, why would we even give them a 30% advantage? There are things not yet known about our system that we can't talk about. I'm not even talking about DirectX 12. I'm not talking about any of that shit right there. None of the good shit. I'm just talking about what we know right now that can't wait, about what this GPU can do. Like, this here is a game changer. You know what I mean? And like I said, there's something we can't agree with. Like I said, disagree with. Microsoft spent over $2 billion with AMD. Sony spent about 4.75. You know what I mean? So that again, I mean, like just being, you know, I'm just taking my days as me being a hustler. It's like me going to pick up some weight, right? And I'm going to pay top dollar to get some bullshit. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. All we can do is judge us by what we see, and I feel kind of bad. Well, not me. People that have been trashing Mr. Media X for the year, saying he was a fanboy. That's my dude too. Saying he was a fanboy because he did one thing. It's not a double stack GPU. You know, because he was saying when the shit was X-ray that it was, you know, it was looked like it was double stack, but no, it can handle multiple commands at one time. You know, it wasn't a dual CPU and GPU. You know what I mean? So, but like he really has been right all along. Like, you know what I mean? The Xbox One is built for the future. And as far as the PS4, I'm just being, I mean, Jabari, I know you're a PS dude. And you know, I'm just, you know, I ain't trying to put words in your mouth, but we all know, like, you know, when it comes to like what's slowing the PS4, that bottleneck. I'm not saying they may not can improve their tools later on, but first, it's, you know, what I mean, and maybe it may come back to haunt them. The fact that they put the power supply inside the console. So even if they wanted to say, I'm not saying that they can't overclock their CPU, but they also got to worry about the heat now. You know, I mean, Microsoft took theirs outside the box, but even if they wanted to speed up the CPU, because they did Sony gambled a little bit. They went with the GDDR5 RAM. If you guys are not a PC gamer, well, that's the RAM that's on your graphics card. It's video RAM, which does wonders for your GPU. You know what I mean? But the downside that it causes latency and it slows down your CPU. And a lot of developers are, you know, complaining, like some of the guys from Ubisoft, there's a bottleneck. You got this great GPU, but you got this horrible slow CPU. Then you got this RAM that causes latency. You know what I mean? But you want to add to that? What was going on in 2015? You want some parts of that nigga? You want some parts of that nigga? I'm hearing. I still got it in me.
I hear you talking.
I was sleeping. Hey, listen here, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I was sleeping. I still got it in me, man. All that do is keep getting talking, just get flowing. Woo!
I hear you talking, man. I hear you talking, my G.
Get to me. Get to me.
But I'm letting you know right now, you just basically proved what I was talking about last week when I was saying
what is that?
The Xbox One is playing catch up to the system. You just explained a whole bunch of stuff.
Yo, listen. Okay. Listen,
all right.
You want to cheat that nigga? Playing catch up, right? I'm telling you, without saying too much, we judge games by what we see, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Am I right or am I wrong?
We judge game.
Okay, now I have both consoles here. All right, let me say this. Now, even though I'm an Xbox dude, hear me out, through and through. I bleed green like my man C-Dog, man. I bleed green. You feel me? But I'm a consumer before anything. And if games looked at 30% better, whatever the fuck the case on my PS4 looked much better on my PS4, I would buy my multiplex on my PS4. Well, also people don't know and don't understand, and again, I'm not saying that the PS4 don't have an upscaler, and it isn't, because it does, but the upscaler that's in the Xbox One also is second to none. That open that, and a lot of people, you guys slip, you guys laugh at the whole 4K thing. There's one thing I don't pay Microsoft as being liars. They're not going to go on a record and say something. Not Sony. So I'm just being real. I hate the cheap shot to the death. Sony's always over-promising. I'll take you back.
Now, Microsoft definitely lies.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you for it. You can tell me. I'm gonna tell you what I know. I don't really know too much of Microsoft ever being sued. I mean, maybe they have been.
Oh yeah, they have been sued.
Listen. I'm talking about interview. I'm not talking about what's going on in the window. I'm just talking about them over. Like, Sony just got sued for the Vita, over promising, saying that remote play. They're getting sued over 1080p for them. You know what I mean? That shit not being 1080p. When I'm talking about the shit that Sony does, I take you back to E3 2000 when they showed this what you call this emotion engines, when they had these ducks in the fucking tub for the E3, right?
I mean,
and the PS2 was supposed to give it these Pixar type graphics. You remember that, Jamar?
you going to a place that's opening a can of worms right now. We talking about Xbox One.
Oh, I'm just saying. I'm just giving you some of these track record here. That's all.
But Microsoft track record ain't that well. That's why they not looked in the eyes of gamers as something that.
Oh man, nah. They taking what goes on with Windows, bro. But hold on 1 second. Yes, Maya.
That's not over there.
You know what I mean? If we're looking at companies for gamers that people trust.
Okay, but you talking about trust. You know what? I'm gonna let you go, Jamar. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go because I'll let you right now. You go there, my body. I'm telling you, this shit gonna be over.
So basically, you was talking about pretty much how the Xbox One wasn't ready. It should be out this year or whatever this year. So basically, it's playing catch up. All these stuff that it's doing, all these stuff is great. Don't get me wrong. People was misinterpreting what I was saying. That these stuff that Microsoft is doing as far as upgrading the console and all that stuff is great. But at the end of the day, you got to be real with yourself and know that all that stuff they are doing is the fact so they can be competitive with the other platform, which is the PS4. If they're not doing this stuff, they cannot be competitive with the PS4. PS4 is going to
you saying it like that's a Wii U thing. And they can't be competitive. See, it's a bad thing if they're.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying
no.
I want you to come to terms that you got to let you know that.
Listen, I just said that. You know, the reason why the PS4 jumped up, bro. If one thing with me, I don't mind keeping the fuck. I've been saying this since day one. You know what I mean? That the PS4, the dev kits stuff are more mature. You know what I mean? Give me this. Thank you. Go sit down, please. Let Daddy finish doing his business. I don't want you to see a pony get hurt. They like animals. Go sit down. Okay, now go sit down. Now sit down. I don't want you to smoke.
Right now.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, I've always said that Sony's dev kits was more mature. I watched the unveiling. I'm be honest with you. And I said, shit, I called this back then. My channel was much smaller. I said it'd be fucked up if Sony's unveiling is better than their E3 because you know what I mean. They loaded their unveiling. Their unveiling was high. You know what I mean. And it had me excited. You know what I mean? But anyway, get back to what I was saying. Mark said the way the PS4, the way it was, put together, the art was give us pay dirt from the beginning. You know what I mean? To give us this performance yields. I'm not saying they may not get a little better because as developers get used to the hardware, they develop tricks. I'm not saying that. You know what I mean? But and again, Microsoft launched in a messed up position. You know what I mean? We know now that the Xbox One was made with DirectX 12 in mind. You know what I mean? And people say, well, Phil Spencer said this, and you still understand that they have fucking NPDs in place that they can't, and I feel like that. They taking all this shit in media, you know what I mean, and motherfuckers is trashing the 720p machine. And, bro, I've been sitting here saying, like, God damn, Microsoft is not strapped for cash. This is the second most, wealthiest cloud company in the world, right? And just follow me here. And people say, well, because they wanted to go with the Kinect and this, that. And I said, even if you take the Kinect out of the box, you're talking about $400 machines. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're not supercomputers. They are a console. But you can take a PC with the same specs as a console. The console will be more sufficient, more powerful because it's a closed environment. They don't have a big resource hog, such as a whole operating system running in the background, and developers can, they know what they have to work with. Instead of, as far as these consoles, they know what they have. Okay. Hey, Chanel! Hold on 1 second, bro. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. There's on here. We should do like over here. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It's called being father here. Jesus Christ. So anyway, she bust out of this. So, you know what I mean? So like I said, we now know like DirectX 12 was, and I thought that was the dumbest shit in the world. I got attacked for saying that. And these motherfuckers, I'm not even going to play, fuck it is what it is. You got certain channels taking shots at me, broken games, the Hardys, the Icy Rhythms, the Attic Dweller, all these are saying, hey, you can't change the GPU, the GPU that's, I'm thinking to myself, like, Microsoft never came out and said what GPU is they're using, and secondly, You know, they are getting better sort of direct hits.
Microsoft didn't give you a specific of what the GPU is, but
No, it didn't.
from the specs that it's not better GPU than the PS4.
And how can it not be?
That's not debatable. You're using
how can it not be a better GPU when it can handle multiple tasks, multiple commands at the same time?
It's not a better GPU, man. It's been proven that Xbox doesn't have a better GPU.
Jabari, did you hear what I said? It can read and write at the same time. How can it not be a better GPU?
It's not a better GPU. If it was a better GPU, you get better performance from that system. You wouldn't be getting.
Bro, I just told you. Let me break it down again. You want me to break it down again? Okay. Now here, I'm gonna say it slow for you this time, okay? You can have the most powerful car in the world, but if you don't have the keys to start the car, it means nothing. Microsoft could not deliver these new SDK kits that they had to unlock the power because if they did, they would have seen that this GPU can, handle multiple commands, multiple dual.
Yeah, but Zaire, if I had a Ferrari,
okay,
I lost my keys to a Ferrari. I can't find my Ferrari right now, but you have a Prius. You gonna say that Prius is faster because you got your keys and you drive?
But it's not all about speed. But realize it's not all about. It's a better optimized console because here it is. You have this GPU, but what's the back end of that? You have that horrible ragged CPU that's extremely slow, and your thing to go with GDDR5 RAM also throws a fucking hubcap in it. You know what I mean?
Nah, the GDDR5 handles way more bandwidth than GDDR3. It can handle process much more data.
Nigga, I'm glad you said that because it's not just DDR3. It's DDR3 plus 32 megabytes of eSRAM. And they did the specs is 204 memory bandwidth with the eSRAM plus the DDR3.
Yeah, but
they can access at the same time.
eSRAM is too small. eSRAM is too small. A lot of developers are coming out. A lot of developers coming out saying this RAM is too small. Some people.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna let you go.
It's hard to work around with that small RAM like that, especially when you're dealing with these type of games that are coming out with these graphical fidelity. People don't want to deal with that stuff.
Okay. So again, you're going by what IGN and what GameSpot said.
No, this is going on.
Just let me say this, okay? And once I say this, I ain't got to say nothing about it. Now, it wasn't the fact that the 32 megabytes was too small. We're talking about they didn't have to. Of course, they could have added more on the die, whatever the case may be. See, there was a lot of propaganda saying that they couldn't access the RAM and the eSRAM at the same time, right? But here's the thing, right? Microsoft just released the kits, the tool to allow them to access the eSRAM the way that they wanted to. Jabari. So again, it wasn't that the shit is too small because when you combine, the figures when they get the figures, the bandwidth that they gave, from when they was adding up the eSRAM and said, oh, that shit is faster. It's 204, and all. Let me say, at the end of the day, these are all numbers on paper, specs on paper. It comes down to real world performance. Now I understand what you're saying about the GPU, but look at what look at Sony's. Let me say it like this. Look at Sony's. If the PS4 is as powerful as you think it is, right? They do not have one exclusive, nothing like a game, non-sports title that is 1080p, 60 frames a second. But the Xbox One does. We're just talking about resolution, okay? You have a game like, what do you call it? Drive Club, right? Races are normally 60 frames. Don't get me wrong, Forza Horizon 2 is locked at 30 frames, but it's open world. If that game would have been on the track, and you just ride around a track or figure eight, we all know that game could have been 1080p, 60 frames a second, and still have 4x and say turn all the way up.
With Drive Club, they chose not to do 60 frames.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm not saying that that's not a problem. I'm not saying that's not a problem. But if you're the way that you're saying about this GPU and it's so powerful, they don't have a game. This is what they're saying. It's still exclusive. That's 1080p, 60 frames a second, right?
Yeah,
on the Xbox One. Xbox One, a few of them. But
there are many games on PS4 that's 60 frames.
I said exclusive. I didn't say. It
might not be the biggest AAA game. It might not be. It might be a free to play. It might be, but there's games on PS4.
I said exclusive. I said exclusive using next generation shit. I'm not talking about multi-plats from last generation, okay? Because where the PS4 is going to stumble is when they started using these new engines. And we already seen this stumble with what?
That's not true. Cause look at the last
Assassin's Creed. So
Assassin's Creed was a mock-up from
okay, well, what did you guys say?
Are you saying that Xbox One is better than PC?
Hey, listen, Jabari. No.
That's not the console's issue. That's the
What?
That's a developer issue.
Jabari, what did you say? And don't let you post your post. Cause I got some shit for your ass, bro. I've been doing my homework. You know what I mean? I've been thinking about this. What did you come in and you told the PS4, the Xbox One is holding the PS4 back? So when Ubisoft came out and said it's not this console's GPU, it's their CPU, and they're gonna lock them both at 900p, 30 frames a second. And all you guys came out and said that the PS4 was holding. I'm sorry, the Xbox One was holding the PS4
all right.
back.
I'm about to debunk that because I'm judging that off of history. I'm like a creditor. Okay, I judge people off history. The history shows that Assassin's Creed games on a Ubisoft engine was running better on PS4. Look at
Black Flag. Okay, Jabari, you need to
now you have a game that is on pretty much Microsoft is the lead platform of the game.
Okay, and Jabari. You ain't making no fucking sense right now, right?
I'm just judging off of history.
No, because you do realize it's a next generation game. It's using a next generation engine. Black Flag not Black Flag, Jesus Christ. Black Flag uses a last generation engine. I said a next generation engine. Assassin's Creed Unity wasn't on the PS3 or 360. Like I said, you're making no sense. I'm talking, this is the next generation engine, and the Unity engine is heavily reliant on the CPU. It's CPU heavy.
Bro,
just because they're the same game, I mean they're the same series of games, they have the same engines with the same specs. That makes no sense.
You can't brag over 2 frames, man. You can't brag over 2.
So what? So hey, Jabari,
most of y'all don't even know this.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. This whole holiday season, right? Just about. What system has had the better frame rate and the biggest multiplex? Who has had the better frame rate?
I honestly can't even tell you because I haven't looked at Digital Foundry in a minute. But all I know, for the last thing I checked on Digital Foundry was
so who had that Call of Duty drop down to 30 frames? Who had that duty down at 30 frames?
Yeah, the PS4 had issues with the Call of Duty. I give him that. But look at it again. What's the lead platform? Call of Duty is known to run better on Xbox.
So now we know with the conspiracy theories now, right? Listen, Jabari. It wasn't a problem with the lead platform when the Call of Duty Ghost. It wasn't a problem with them, right? Am I right? So
Call of Duty Ghost have frame rate issues too.
And listen, you see, you hear this, ladies and gentlemen. You hear the pony like to call foul when it doesn't favor them. Now, last year when they had the 1080p 60 frame, it still had some frame rate issues. It was okay. It was alright. Things are changing, more people want to buy the PS4 now.
It's Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in 1080p.
You know what I mean? So now this year is because the Xbox One is the lead platform. Oh man, are you on which one, brother?
Look, you are dealing with higher performance on PS4 than Xbox. You know what I mean? You should have better frame rates if you look at it, because your game's in 720 or 900.
Jabari, what gives you your frame rate? What handles all the AI NPCs on the screen? What does that, Jabari? What?
Everything coincides, man.
No. When you come down to commands, and we're not talking about grab, you come down to
all of it coincides.
When it comes down to okay, listen. When it comes down to classes in session. When it comes down to enemies on the screen and NPCs all flooding the screen, what uses that? Your what? Your CPU, right?
All of it coincides, man. It's not just one thing is reliant on one thing. Everything coincides.
Okay,
that's why you have two of them in there.
So what handles your AI is done with your CPU. It's done with your CPU. And it is what it is, bro. But anyway,
you just judging that off of what Ubisoft.
The fact that they're using GPUs, whatever the CPU can, the GPU can handle, it's supposed to, put over to the CPU or vice versa. I forgot because they're using GPUs, right? Whatever this can't handle, it's supposed to bring over to the CPU or either or vice versa, right? But okay, like you said, but we have that bottleneck again with the PS4 because of the extremely slow CPU and they have the GDDR5 that causes latency on the CPU also. There's a bottleneck whether you like it or not. Like the PS4 would do fine with last generation multiplats, but when you come into next generation games, listen, hey, Jabbar, I'm a betting man. I'm a betting man.
There's no real latency.
Even better.
It's unified. The AP is an APU.
Okay, but listen,
they unify both of them with PS4.
Oh, okay, but you know what?
Xbox One as well.
Listen, you know what? In all this right here, we can go live on air right now. You can fuck all this going. You can say tomato, I can say tomato, but this holiday season, 2015, same multiplats. I bet you now that again, the Xbox One would have the better frame rate and the better looking game, the better performance. Even look at Alien Isolation. Sony came out and lied to the game was 1080p. The goddamn game was 1080i.
Yeah, I already
was 1080i.
Yeah, we're not gonna go back to next week. I debunked that already next week because, as I said, you're getting that off of Digital Foundry, where Digital Foundry said both games are in 1080p.
Hey, listen. You act like you act like like that site ain't got no bias.
All right, but if the site got bias, why you try to use Alien Isolation to prove?
I'm just saying though, because Sony
based off of that site.
You know why I said that? Because it's Sony. Because at the end of the day, because everything. No one has a TV that's 900p at the end of the day. Everything will upscale. You know what I mean? And the Sony, they're the one that's hanging their hat on this 1080p, and they're the one that's getting sued over it. You know what I mean?
Should Sony not? For better performance, next gen console. Why do you want to stay stagnant with next gen?
It's not about being. They can make the resolution dynamic because I would rather have a game 900p 60 frames a second than have the motherfucker stuttering across the screen. And 1080p is not. Listen, Jabari, 1080p is not new technology. It's very old. If you talk about something that's stagnant, it should have been 4K. But we do what we got, and both the PS4 and the Xbox One are not world beaters, okay? Sony's everything's predicated on us having the most powerful machine. Like I said, and I don't believe so. You know what I mean? I still, like I said, what I've just learned about the Xbox One, even take it back to last generation, on paper the PS3 was more powerful, but when it came down to world performance, you've seen what happened.
Yeah, but you're dealing with two different architectures right there with it.
Okay, we're fine.
Now you're dealing with the same architecture.
But again, you do gotta realize this.
You can't say Xbox One is more powerful. It's not.
Listen, it's a better tool machine. But I will say this. Listen, at the end of the day,
catch up. How is it better?
How can you Jabari? Or are we still saying, okay, you know what? This playing. Look how much the Xbox One has evolved. The PS4 hasn't changed.
It has to.
How's that
to compete.
Hey, Jabari.
Evolve so you can compete with the PS4.
Jabari, I'm asking you a question. How's that resume play working for you? Systemically, how's that working?
We don't have resume.
Oh shit! Stop stuttering.
We don't have resume play. I'm saying. How is share play working for you guys?
Huh?
How is share play?
Hey, listen, as I said before, how is that?
The thing is with Zaire, you name it features. I can name more.
Wait! You trying to say the PS4 got more features than the Xbox One? I know you want to sit on. I know you ain't want to sit there on the end.
Yes, sir. Let's do this.
Okay.
List off the features Xbox One has.
Okay.
And I'm gonna list off, and we're gonna count them together.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. Notable features. I'm not getting into the petty shit. Big shit, game changer shit, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Play my game.
We gonna say Snap.
Play my game. Snap YouTube.
That's
and being the party. It's a lot of multitasking, right? Leave the game, go straight to the Netflix. Poop. Go, watch a movie, then go right back to my game.
I can do that.
Start shit over. You can't do none of that.
Yes, I can.
So you can share a picture. Okay, share play. You get that. That's coming. I give you that. But
now we want you to list
Skype,
Xbox features.
Skype.
Okay.
Xbox, but what? Skype.
Skype is an app, but it's okay. I get it.
What? It's a feature.
It's an app.
It's a feature on my Xbox One. It uses my Connect.
Bro, it's an app that you downloaded to the Xbox One.
Okay, and it uses my Connect called Jabari. I called you on it.
The voice commands, that's the feature. You know
okay, what I mean? Well, okay, Jabari. Now you're arguing oranges and tangerines now here, bro. We ain't about to do this shit on the air, but anyway. But as I was saying, like if you're gonna say that you're the PS4 got more features than the Xbox One. Like, come on, bro. You want to if you want to go by the graphics, but like, come on, the share play I give you.
You want me to list them off?
Like, come on, give it to me.
Because I love having this conversation.
Give it to me.
All right, here we go. We're going to start off nice and slow.
Okay.
Remote play. That's a feature on PS4.
Okay.
That's a feature on PlayStation. You have...
Okay. Now, is there remote play works with every game?
Remote play on PS4? Yeah, it works on every PS4.
So every game I can play on my Vita, on my control, every game... okay, I didn't know that. So if I'm playing every game that's on the PlayStation 4 right now, it can work on my Vita.
Yes, it can.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, kudos. But
you have cross buy, cross save, and cross play.
Wait, you talking about share? I mean, because the sharing system on the Xbox One is much better.
No, I'm talking about when you buy a set. It's not every PS4 game, but you can buy a set PS4 game and have it cross buy on each system. Where you buy one on one system, it goes to the next system.
That's not just you can get it on Xbox. It's called sharing your Xbox Live Gold.
Nah, that ain't cross buy, bro. That ain't cross buy.
You talking about the family plan?
No, I'm talking about buying a set game.
I just told you that. The family plan. I bought in games and shared it with my goddamn son in college.
No, but that's a difference. I'm talking about you buying, like, say I buy like an indie game, Velocity 2X. I would have that game on my PS4, my PS3.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
But that's not really a feature, though. The game is on those games, Jabari.
No, that's a feature.
That's not a feature.
That's a PS.
It's like me saying this. I can buy Halo. What's the mobile goddamn game on Halo? The little arcade game, and have it on my cell phone. Like, that's not a feature. I bought the goddamn game and also to run on my next. It runs on the Vita. That's not a feature, Jabari.
That's an actual feature. That's a PSX feature.
No.
That's a network feature.
No.
Because the fact that I can download those games and save between all three systems.
So this would make it a feature. This would make it a feature. If you buy it on a PS4, right, and it automatically downloads on the Vita and your PS3, then that would make it. You
can set it like that.
That would make it. I'd say fine. You know what I mean? But what you're saying is these games can run on the PSP and the Vita. That's not really a feature, Jabari.
No.
You know what I mean?
The actual buying up the game and having all on the other platforms. That is a feature. The fact that I can within that cross buy, the fact that if I left off at a certain spot on the PS4, I can pick up my Vita and play it where I left off.
You just said it's like remote play, you know what I mean, or something. I mean, I get that. That's cool. You know, but you gotta have the internet, don't you? You gotta get Wi-Fi.
You need the internet. You definitely.
Yeah, okay, but that's why Sony owes me $50 right now because I bought the Vita and I was supposed to be able to take. That's what I'm talking about. The open promises, shit, Jabari. Now you about to No. Oh, let me finish. That's the reason why Sony owes me $50 because they talking about this remote play that I can remote save. I can take my game outside and no, it's not the case. It's why they're being sued now and all that shit.
No, what people misconstrue what Sony said, which they had a definitely good argument.
So now we arguing with the court of law.
No, I'm not saying that they don't have an argument.
You hear this, ladies and gentlemen? Now we're arguing with the Supreme Court.
Nah, you're not letting me finish. You're not letting me finish.
Oh, let me finish.
That people don't have an argument.
They lost this case in the court of law. You do realize this, right? They lost this case in the court of law.
I'm not saying that people don't have an argument with it, but people was thinking that with the PS Vita, the 3G, you can easily pick it up and continue play online on 3G.
Listen.
And they said that Sony worded that wrong, where that's the reason why people won that case.
Jabari. Now listen here, I'm gonna ask you. Listen, we doing some fanboy shit right now. But at the end of the day, we all consumers. You do realize that, right?
Hey,
what Sony showed on TV, what stuck me, if you didn't know, because I paid, because they owe me $50. I don't know how to get my $50. I ain't got no email or nothing, because I bought them Vita day one. But from what stuck him in the ass with that commercial, that he cut off his game and finished his it wasn't too much about the work. What fucked him in the ass with that commercial, he was playing MLB, playing in the house, and they said, oh, I gotta go to work or whatever, hopped on the train, and could see he was playing, and took off right with the pitch off, right on the handheld. They they exaggerated.
They didn't word it. They didn't word it right. They didn't display it right as far as.
Did you hear what I said, Jabari? That commercial fucked them in the ass.
I'm not disagreeing with it, but I'm not. I
know as far as the wording, but I was looking at thinking in court, and I was saying, like, oh shit, I'm just being real, because not saying that was a thing for me to buy the Vita, but because I like gadgets, you know what I mean? And the reason why I bought the Vita, I like gadgets. And like I said, the Vita's a cool ass system, and keeping it funky. It's the same that, I'm gonna be real with you. Sony doesn't have the Vita is more marketed towards adults, and when you come to be thinking handhelds, it's really about kids, really,
But hold on, Zach. Before you go off on another tangent, I'm about to give you this work with these features because I ain't done.
But hold on, let's just get back to what I was saying. But as far as that goes, that's not really. Hold on, you can still hear me because my screen is locked. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hold on, because I don't want no shit. Okay, pretty loud on the air. Okay, I'm listening to you, bro. Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, you also have cross-platform gaming. Another feature that's Xbox.
Cross-platform. Oh, so the player was
you can game with the player on PC. You can game with people on PS3. You can game with people on PS Vita. Cross-platform gaming.
You got that on the 360 and the Xbox One. They got some games with a cross game too. Some of the little indie games. I forgot what's the game that's coming. God damn, that's not you want the Xbox will do that too.
They don't have
Roller
that.
Tanks. That's going to be on the Xbox One. You get to play with the 360 and what's it called. But okay,
Xbox don't have that.
Jabari, give me a fucking feature. You ain't give me no feature. You said give me a feature.
I'm coming.
You're the barrel here.
Then you have share play. I mean, not share play. Share play. Share play, where you can share your PS4 games with people that don't even have the game.
Okay, you can do it on the Xbox One.
No, you can't. You can't do it. You cannot do that. You cannot. You cannot do that through the internet.
You like to bet me $50,
bro?
Yeah.
These people.
I can share your games on your Xbox One. Yes, I can.
No,
I can share your games on your Xbox One.
You can.
I'm not even a big fan. Listen, I'm not even
talking about share play.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I'm not a big fan. You all know I'm not a big fan of the Hard 8 Times. Even he had to admit that the share play on the Xbox One is much better than what's on the PlayStation 4. You know what I mean?
You in Hard 8. Listen, what the share play is.
Listen, let me say this. And I will even link the video down below so everybody can see it. And I'm not a big fan of him because his friends are Xbox fans. He got an Xbox One, and he was sharing, his friends' games. It was just much better. You get to lock achievements and all that shit, on when you playing, you can lock achievements and everything. But again, that's something that the Xbox One can do. I'm asking you for features, like you talking about cross-buy. No, that's not.
That is not something.
It's a game it's an indie game, and you got these goddamn indies. The indie game that's on the Vita, and you should be ashamed of your motherfucking self here to me.
That is.
We're talking about some next generation shit.
Hold on.
We're back to talking about indies, nigga.
Hold on.
Indies, nigga.
Let me break down the whole Hard 8 and what you were trying to say, because that's not the same thing. It's not. It's not. Let's keep it real. It's not. What you're talking about is somebody using your gamer ID, your password, and going into your library, downloading the game towards that system. This is nothing to do with downloading. This is actually using the whole Gaikai technology.
Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not, Jabari. Like I said, I beg to differ. I'm telling you right now. Welcome to that door, Jabari. I'm about to hit you with the okie doke. I'm telling you right now. Welcome to that door. I'm not talking about you sharing your information. I just told you that it's called the family plan, the sharing plan, Jabari. And maybe I was studying this in school.
Do that person has to download a game? Is it filling up that person's hard drive on that system?
Oh yeah, he can play the game whenever he wants to.
That's the same thing. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about.
That's not the same thing because here's the thing. Here's cloud here. Listen, okay. Here's the difference between the Xboxes and Sony's. My son can play when I'm playing. He can earn achievements. Okay, certain parts of the game are not blacked out. Okay.
There's no part of the game that's blacked out.
I'm just saying. Listen. And there are not certain games that can't be shared. Okay. You talking about a feature that don't work with everything. Certain games can't even use it. You don't give me a feature. Give me a feature that works with everything.
This is a feature that
does that share plan work with Call of Duty?
Local co-op. It works on Ghost. It works on Ghost.
Listen, does it work with? Let's move on. Does it work with Call of Duty? Does it work with Minecraft? It doesn't work with a lot of games. Okay.
It works with Ghost. You just listed 2 games. Most of the games it does work.
Okay, most. Like I said, give me a feature. If you want to name a feature that works for the system flaws. I can get up and play. That's not a feature. Okay, if you want to give me something, don't say, I can only do it with this. I can only use this feature at 2 games a night. Nah, nigga, Give me something that works all the time. That's a feature.
I just said here on PlayStation, we use the cloud here.
Oh my god.
Wait. Another feature, voice messaging. Yo, you know what funny? How is party chat better on PS4 than?
Hold on, I'm gonna give you that. First of all. Now, voice messaging. You guys, we don't have ours yet, and the reason why we don't have that because the Xbox One was built around DRM, everything, and when they took the DRM, they had to start from scratch, and some of the features the Xbox One did launch without a lot of their next online features, and which are coming. And we also learned that from again, I'm just saying, the fact that I can be playing Battlefield 5, and I have a party that wants to. A group is going to get a tournament in Killer Instinct. I can set the matchup in Killer Instinct, and when my friends join Killer Instinct, I will get a notification. I can go from Battlefield straight to Killer Instinct, no lag and no load. That's the power of the cloud. That's what's coming to the Xbox One. The fact that we can be in a party chat and be put inside groups inside the party. So instead of, if the whole party don't get an invite, certain people in the group, but come on, man, this shit that the Xbox One is doing is serious.
I'm doing that.
You talking about party? The party chat on the PS4 sounds like shit. It's like you talking about fucking. It's using Bluetooth 2.1. Okay, the voice chat quality on the PS4 is horrible. It uses Bluetooth 2.1. Even the Wii U uses Bluetooth 4.0. It can only handle motherfucking.
I don't use my party chat.
Listen, the PS4 fucking voice chat is predicated on Bluetooth 2.1. Okay, which can only handle 3 to 4. No, like 3 packets of data per packets of data. The Xbox One uses Wi-Fi Direct. You can handle with 250.
My brother.
I'm just saying. So it's not the voice chat quality on the Xbox One is clearer than their fucking.
I'm trying to tell you, my headset comes with a Wi-Fi dongle that connects me to my voice chat. My voice chat is very clear, bro.
Bro, it uses Bluetooth 2.1. Look at you.
Nah, man. I got a Wi-Fi dongle plugged into my
Bluetooth 2.1. Look, listen, it uses Bluetooth, and that
connects on the 2.5 band.
Yeah, listen. Look at the PS4 specs. The Wi-Fi specs. It uses Bluetooth 2.1.
Bluetooth.
I'm just saying. Just say, no, you know what? Just for sake of arguments, just say if you have a Wi-Fi headset, okay? Everybody doesn't have one, because of whatever you're saying. I didn't know the technology changes for you, but it uses Bluetooth 2.1.
That's a great.
Which is vague. Like I said, that's why some of the PS4 launched with off-the-shelf shit. Like, there's nothing new inside the goddamn console.
That's all for options. The fact that not everybody has a Wi-Fi.
I know.
I got a Bluetooth headset.
But you know what? I see that to a point in this elephant in the room. I see that you guys are jumping up and down about this China shit, and it seems like the PS4 China deal has been canceled, huh?
Oh no, we can get to that, but I ain't done with my features though. I still got more.
Well, you ain't really gave me no features yet, and you keep talking about some shit that don't work all the time. Give me something that works.
Let's talk about this party chat real quick. Y'all party chat is atrocious. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it funky. You gotta keep it funky. That party chat is atrocious.
You're reaching right. And all that's like I said in the game, if you're gonna sit there and say PSN features are better than Xbox Live features.
PSN has more network features than Xbox Live.
Okay, it has more. Okay, Jabari. I listen. That ain't something that ain't has to be disputed. I don't know a pony. Sometimes I got the right one for the show, don't I? I don't know a pony that would ever argue that. You know what I mean?
PSN has more network.
Okay, how you like a PSN? You like those stability itches. The only thing that the PS4 has over the Xbox One are stability updates. That's the only.
Bro, I just gave you a whole bunch of network.
No, you didn't.
I ain't even list PS Now yet.
I beg to differ. I beg to differ with that one, shit. You know what I mean? I beg to differ, man.
Man, listen, we're not gonna talk about stability right here.
We're
not gonna talk about stability.
Only thing the PS4 got that the Xbox is stability updates, man.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about stability because, like I said, like here on this gaming streets, your boy been infiltrating the Xbox camp, man, and I just see a whole bunch of you know, Xbox Live status updates that is looking a little crazy out here in these streets, man.
Yeah.
I'm well prepared to go
Yeah.
back and forth with the whole Xbox Live,
Yeah.
all that, man. So it's up to you, bro.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Whatever,
I'm
man.
well versed in these streets.
Okay. But like I said, man, Lord, good Lord said this polo. Shout out to R.S. Ronnie Croy. He said, "Good Lord, that ponyism is toxic."
I mean, look, the Xbox, the Xbox gonna say stuff like that because they know what I'm hitting you is very true. It's
Yo, and shout out to my man Jonathan Rosen. He says not looking good for Jabari so far. Can he turn this around? Stay tuned.
PS4 has more network features than
Hey,
Xbox
Jabari,
Live.
hey, listen, let me tell you something. Now, if you want to say this, now again, when it comes, I'm gonna be real. You know, I mean, all of this stuff is subjective, opinionated, and argumentative. You know, what I mean, at the end of the day. But if you want to say, when I look at it, Sony is a hardware company. They build things. The fact that they can have the powerful console and have the power supply inside the console and then that overheated cool. When it comes to networking and Apple, this is with Microsoft. This is what pays the bills for them. You know what I mean? They will always be leap years ahead of Sony. This is what they do. This is what they do every day. Microsoft doesn't really build things. They are into networking, applications, and programs. This is what they do.
Yo, so where's the network?
Look at the UIs of these consoles. Look, I'm just being real. You still stuck with this shit from the PSP. You still got that cross, media bar shit. The MS, you still got that with little boxes under it. Let's be real.
Wait, you saying
Sony? Listen to you.
You saying the UI is better on Xbox One than PS4?
Hell yeah.
You all wild.
Hell yeah.
You all wild.
I'm not lying. I mean, Jabari, you like this shit and fun, but hell yeah. That friends list load slow as hell. I went down and looked at. I had like 1,000. I barely kept the PS4. Bought me a PS4. And I lost the other one, of course, it had a little accident inside the home, but that's neither here nor there. And I had a bunch of invites. Time to go and load my friends list. That motherfucker's still loading to this day. I said, God damn! That motherfucker's still loading. But anyway, but like I said, if you want to say that, then fine. You know what I mean? Sony builds things, and like I said the other day, Sony promised. This is my thing about Sony at the end of the day, and why. It's not that I hate Sony. I'm not doing wrong with Xbox moving through. It's Sony always over-promising things and never really deliver, and that's one of the main issues that I have with Sony. Like they show you they give you the game, they show you this E3 trailer, right? You're like, God damn, this shit look good. And by the time the game gets down to the release date, that motherfucker been downgraded like the motherfucker. Shit been downgraded, deflated, man. Like, come on, man. I'm not saying the Order is a bad looking game, but the Order don't look nowhere as good as they first showed it. You know what I mean? And if I'm not mistaken, game's supposed to look bad at the beginning and look the best at the end. And Sony should is the opposite way around. Sony should look. This should run on the fucking Ford Titans maxed out. MSA, all that turned up, and they show you what to eat the trailer. By the time that motherfucker come out,
the Order is one of the best.
Look at Uncharted. Same thing with Sunset Overdrive. Same thing with Drive Club. They show you this marvelous thing, and then by the time the game, not saying the game looks bad. I'm not saying it's a bad looking game graphically. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm not gonna go on, but it's not what they showed us. You know what I mean? To give you that wow factor. Even with the share play, with the you taking the pictures, you see these pretty pictures on Twitter and stuff. It's tell you right there, the motherfuckers being photoshopped. It's photo enhanced. Clear as goddamn day. It says photo enhanced. That's not a true representation of the game, because the game doesn't look like that.
What you gotta understand is with these games.
When you take these still shots and share play, these pictures. You know what I mean? You think, oh, damn, that game look good. Ain't no way that game doesn't look like that when you're playing it. Now, you going to say that shit and try to put your face by the screen, I will slap the shit out of you, nigga.
Nah, these games.
You going to say that when you take those pictures and share play and they look better than, because being real, the pictures were 720p resolution or whatever, taking pictures in, but it's neither here nor there. And you're going to say, when they take these pictures and share play, it says that they're photo enhanced. You know what I mean? There's not a true representation of the game. My thing is, if your system is so powerful and it can do why is it all these smoking mirrors? Why you guys dealing with the fall?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you with these games, especially with Drive Club, they give you the tools to, if you want to enhance your photos and stuff like that. You can screenshot a picture with Drive Club and the picture will render and you can upload it right away. You don't have to enhance the picture. Same thing with Infamous Second Son. You can enhance the pictures, you can change the tones and all that stuff to make the picture look better as well.
You can Photoshop the pictures.
With Last of Us,
these pictures that are making our jaws drop, like, God damn, that's detail. Those pictures are photos enhanced. they're not a true representation of the game. You're agreeing with what I said. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the PS4 is not a capable system. I'm just telling you all around that the Xbox One and it's a better optimized console, better frame rate. Well, here's the thing. Listen, and whether you agree or not, since these consoles came out, the Xbox One has been evolving. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree. They need to evolve.
Okay. Can you ask me? Let me finish. You know what I mean? Even if you guys go back to the last generation, you look at the 360, the way that shit started up with the orange blades, right? And to where it ended up, now with the 360 now. That's what makes me excited about being the Xbox fan. That's why I look forward to my new updates every month, like this new game, because it brings something new. It brings something fresh. I like how the Xbox One integrates the TV functionalities of what's trending on Twitter, what's the hottest shows on Twitter. I got a blade for that. I like the fact that I can share my shit, video game clips.
Yo, that was a total copy of what Sony does from day one. The what's new. That you like that.
Let me finish. I like the fact that I can say Xbox record that, you know what I mean, and do something, or do a 709 hit combo on you on Killer Instinct and share that with my whole friends list online. Like, to me, that is dope shit.
But Zaire, the PS4 can do that without the Kinect.
Actually, the Xbox. I mean, say you can double tap the guide button also, but the connects you to the next level. They can do that also, but. Why tap what I can say Xbox record that? I like how the fact that I can be blowing you the fuck out, and it says,
I'm saying the thing
Xbox broadcast that, you know what I mean?
The thing is, what you guys are getting confused is that you thinking that the PS4 is a stagnant system. It's not a stagnant system.
Why? Okay, but
when it launched, it has evolved as well. The UI has evolved. The features has came. The voice commands that everybody loves. Now everybody don't really like voice commands. You can do the same things on Xbox, not as in depth. But you can do the same thing.
Jabari, okay, so I'm asking you this, right? So you said the PS4 has evolved since launch, right? That's what you said. Okay, so where the fuck is Monster Spin Play? Where's that at?
There's no suspend play right now.
They showed it on stage. They said it would be there.
They did. Where's my
support for MP3s? I can do my MP3s yet?
Yeah, you can do MP3s. Yes, you can.
Oh, it plays music now?
Yeah, you can do that.
If you can see these and stuff, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Where's my DNL support? I can share files on my PC now?
That's not there yet as well.
Oh, shit, they ain't there?
No, it's not there.
I can't share what's on my screen, but I gotta buy that video. Okay, alright.
But yeah, you listen to stuff, but I just list off a whole bunch of features. I'm not even done listening to features yet.
But you know what, Jabari, let's get down to the real shit, then, nigga. Fuck it, I'm woke now. I just took a hit of this cocoa. Hold up. I'm in love with this cocoa. I just took a hit of this cocoa, right? So now let's get down to what's the most important thing. Fuck the features, fuck the controls, fuck the Kinect, fuck the eye to it. It's all about these games, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? That's the most important thing, right?
You don't want to go there. Not this year.
I need to go there. Because listen, I'm about to break your motherfucking jaw. I need to go there right now. It's all about these games, right?
Yeah, bro. I think you're going to lose this one, man.
Okay, 2015, right? Now, if I didn't have a PlayStation 4, and listen, there's no secret, okay? Would you agree that the Xbox One thus far had the better lineup of games exclusives?
No.
So Knack, Killzone, Infamous Second Son was better than Titanfall, Forza Horizon 2, Sunset Overdrive, the Halo Master Chief Collections. It was better than all that. Hey, Jabbar, come on, I got you on the show. I know that you're a pony, but can we at least keep it real?
Me personally, I like Knack. I like Knack a lot more.
Okay, fine. Fuck all that. I'm just saying, if you're going to, Mike, go sit down. Let Danny finish. I'm working. I got a pony out. Go sit down. Thank you. I'm working. I get you candy, okay? Go get Danny candy on the floor. Get a piece of candy in front of the bed. Now listen, it's right on the floor. Get right on the floor. Get Danny on. So as I was saying, if you're gonna say that, you think 2015 may be a better year, but are you gonna say that Sony? Come on, you are.
2015 is going to be a better year for PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh, so okay. But so you can see right now that the Xbox One has had the better exclusives.
No, they don't. I'm trying to figure out what is coming out.
Wait. No. So you understand right now, Jabari. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I got to deal with. See, that ponyism is dangerous. Now, I'm saying, right, what's come out this far? You're not going to say the Xbox One has had the better exclusive. You're going to say the PS4 did?
That's what I'm playing. The PS4 has the better exclusive. Yeah, that's what I'm playing. I have every single Xbox One exclusive.
So okay, so you're gonna say so you're gonna put NAC up against the Sunset Overdrive and like I said.
No, I'm not gonna put NAC against Sunset Overdrive.
I'm just naming the game. Sunset Overdrive, Killer Instinct, Season 1, Season 2. You know what I mean? What else we got here? That's that shit right there. Killer. That motherfucker didn't mean it. Then you got the Master Chief Collection. Then you got Forza 5. Then you got Forza Horizon 2. You got, Dead Rising 3. You know what I mean? You got a lot of shit out there, man. You know what I mean? Max Curse of the Brotherhood, D4. You know what I mean? But like, damn, Jabbar. But even in 2015, I don't know if you've seen the interview with Kevin Live. Shout out to the big Circle podcast. They have games planned already, exclusive that's coming out in 2016. Already for spring, and they got to move shit around. Like, you know what's coming out next year? Rare supposed to have a couple, so we're going to most likely get that Battletoads. You know what I mean? If you're into platforms are not my thing. Rare's working on the AAA game, not looking that game. And, Aaron Greenberg took a picture in front of the Banjo-Kazooie. So we can say that's going to be here, too. It's coming out in 2015. They've been working on this game since 2013, they said. You got Killer Instinct Season 3, you got Tomb Raider, and I guarantee you right now that Tomb Raider graphically will look better than Uncharted. I'm willing to bet right now on air. If you want to take that bet, we can bet right now. You know what I mean? What else? You got Halo 5. You got Halo 5. You know what I mean? That will, and mark my words, that will be the #1 selling exclusive in 2015. Yeah, I'm willing to take that bet right here live on here. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. You gotta get that install base up, bro.
Bro. But so listen. You say this install base, and so you gonna sit and you think that Sony sold 18 million consoles?
Oh, I know Sony sold 18 million consoles.
Why? Because they said that where?
Because they said it. Why would they?
Okay. Say, Jabari, you're going to say the first time that Sony has said that he got sued by the investors for fidgeting the PSP numbers, right? Line, but the PSP numbers, right? And again, for those that are watching this, and for you guys, like I said, some of you guys, I may be a little older than too. Sony has gotten in trouble before. They got sued before for lying over their actual numbers. They fidged the PSP numbers, and I think it was the PSP numbers also. But anyway, let's get here and there. But they said that they'd seen it. That's not their investors. That was a tech show that was over the weekend. Okay. Sony came out at the end of October and said they'd shipped 13.5 million units, okay? That was the end of October. Even if you take their biggest, in Black November, they only sold 750,000, which were good numbers. The Xbox One did that. Okay, this is North America. Okay, listen. That's North America, okay? And North America is the biggest market, okay? North America sells more consoles than the whole Europe combined. Even with that being said, even if you said that Europe sold 750K, you add that together, 750, it's still only, maybe I'll give you 15 million.
I'm not going to say North America is the biggest because Europe is definitely growing as well. Because if you look at Europe, look at all those countries that play.
Tomorrow. You talking about Spain, 13,000 a week. No, motherfucker. North America,
Spain sold 1 million PS4s. France, Germany, million. UK, million. That's 4 million right there.
Okay. And how many they have in North America? Again, you talking about within the whole year 1 million. The PS4 did 1 million in launch week in the United States alone. What are you talking about? You're not making any goddamn sense.
The European market is huge as well. That's why both markets.
No, it's not. The North America, Jabari. When they call it's called the PAL territories. Okay, let me tell you something. The reason why I know this because I used to box and I used to fight overseas in tournaments. Okay, the PAL. That's all of Europe. We're not talking about the UK. All of Europe combined. North America is broken up in market. North America is the biggest market. Okay. They may have sold 1 million consoles in Germany up to date. Cool. The PS4 again and the Xbox One did 1 million on launch week. That's nothing. North America is the biggest market, bro. Then Europe, and then Asia, then Japan. That's how it goes. North America, Europe,
No,
and
man,
Japan.
that European
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Look,
that European currency is type big, man.
Okay, so I'm not talking about the power of the dollar to the yen. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just talking about actual. I'm just saying that's their biggest. Even when Sony came out with this, sold 10 million to, which was full of shit. Because even if they said let's talk about Sony with these going to be lying. Even if you take this is not my words, theirs are their word. Their biggest month since launch was September when they came up with the fucking the Destiny bundle, and they did 500,000. And Sony said themselves that was the most successful month since launch. They did 500,000, and that was in North America. And even if you say 500,000 times 12,
that's North America, man. You gotta add it up. They talking about worldwide numbers.
Okay, Jabari. Again, even if I said again, North America is what the biggest market. Even if I see you did 500,000 a month.
So you believe if you doubt in Sony
a month, you better get that
Microsoft
out your head. It's not official, Jabari. If Sony said that they did 500,000 in September, and that's their biggest month since launch, this is not my words, Jabari. This are Sony's words. Even if you do 500,000 times 12, that still only gets you 7.5 million units sold to actual retail people. Now, again, I'm not the one to argue sales and ship numbers because they only get paid once. When they shipped 13.5, they sold 13.5 million units because they were sold to retail. It's up to retail to sell them. That's not Microsoft and Sony's or Nintendo's problem. They sell them to retail. Retail sell them to consumers. Okay. So don't think that there are 18 million people out there with PS4s. It doesn't go like that, okay? They sell them to the stores, and the stores turns around and sells them to consumers. They only get paid one time. Microsoft, all that shit is just for bragging and, well, not even us, it's the fanboys. We get caught up in the bullshit here, okay? It doesn't work like that in the real world. They sell them to stores, and stores turn around and sell them to consumers. They get paid one time, okay? It's not 13 million guys arguing with 13 million PS4s in homes and only 500,000 in the supply channel. Like, he doesn't. What the hell? Like, that's nothing. For across the world, like, that's nothing.
You can't argue PlayStation lying about their sales because if you think PlayStation lying about that, where do you think Microsoft is at?
Let me say this.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
Hold on. Hey, listen, bro. Let me see this.
I gotta cut that out.
And tomorrow, let me see this one thing. You can say whatever the fuck you want. How can you sit here on Schlager Air and say I can't argue Sony sales when they got sued for lying on their numbers before? How the fuck you gonna tell me I can't argue about they sales?
All right.
They got sued for their numbers.
Are you arguing Microsoft sales?
Microsoft hasn't said anything.
Oh wait, but when Microsoft announced it, I want you to disagree with their sales because they lied about the Surface tablets about their sales. That's why they got sued.
Jabari. I don't. Again, Microsoft doesn't have the track record of lying over their sales. Sony got sued.
Look at the Surface tablet.
Next question. Are we talking about tablets or are we talking about consoles?
That is Microsoft.
Are we talking about TVs?
Microsoft bread and butter.
Are we talking about TV? No, their tablets are not their bread and butter. Windows, their OS is their bread and butter.
They selling Windows. That's exactly.
Again, listen, and that the tablets is also part of the entertainment division. What I'm talking about again, I said, and these are not my, Sony has got sued lying over their numbers.
Microsoft has got sued lying over their tablet numbers. The Surface, when that first came out, they got.
Give me a link to this place. Right now. We're talking about these consoles, but give me a link to this place.
But that's
Microsoft court. That is Microsoft. Over the Xbox One numbers. Please, give me a link. Give me a link where Microsoft has got sued over their console numbers. Please give me a link.
Microsoft got sued over their hardware.
Listen, I asked you a question. Say, give me a link. Listen, give me a link that saying that Microsoft got sued over lying over their console sales. Please give me a link. I know that Sony got their asshole in the court to lie to their investors over their numbers. I know they did.
Nah. So if Sony, let's play your game right now. If Sony got caught, let's play a game right now. If Sony got caught lying about their numbers before, why in God's name would they do it again?
Jabari, are you fucking?
so they can get sued again and lose more money.
Hey, Jabari, okay. All right, you gonna let me answer your question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, okay. Why would they do it again? Let's think here. Let's see. Let me bring it. Okay. E3 2005. Let's follow me. It's coming down the road. Do you remember E3 2005 when they showed the kill zone footage and the motor zone footage? I don't know how old you are, but if
I remember that. I remember that E3.
You remember that, and the footage they showed looked better than the games that we're playing today. You know, that's when King Koo, right? You got to get 2 jobs to buy the PlayStation. You know, and come to find out, the footage they showed wasn't even real. It wasn't even done in real time. It wasn't done. It wasn't even done with the specs of parameter of what the PS3 can do. You know what I mean? That's okay. So boom, they showed this fucking kill zone, these motor zone footage. It was fucking amazing. Like, oh my god. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't real footage, right? And Sony still does this to today. They will give you a trailer for the order. And again, like I said, when you see games back then, they're supposed to look bad when they're supposed to look their best right before they launch. And Sony track records, the games look their best when they unveil them and look their worst when they're about to launch, because what they do what you call the smoke and mirrors. You know,
that's not necessarily true, because a lot of games.
Oh my God! So you're gonna say
a lot of games. This is what developers do with the games. They have something called a vertical slice, where they're trying to show something to sell to the consumer. This game, get hype for this game. So they make up a vertical slice of the game, which they up everything. They up the texture quality, the graphical, all that stuff. That's not the complete game.
The only thing that's
only a slice of the game.
Jabari, now here's the thing. What you're saying for that is when they put the games in the magazines and the Game Informer, they Photoshop.
No, they do that stuff. They do that through E3. It's called a vertical slice.
Just let me ask you this. Okay.
Look at the division.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay. But I'm not saying that may not be the intended they use, but every exclusive that Sony shows, looks better at the unveiling. And by the time the game, you take an unveiling picture or footage next to what the final product, it's night and fucking day.
Did Rise
every time? Did
Rise look the same as the E3
every time?
Vertical slice.
Right. Oh, okay. Since you said Rise had motherfucking best graphic of 2014.
That's not the question I asked.
I didn't know. To me, it didn't get it down. This shit was damn good. You got a part.
Rise didn't get downgraded. It was shown to be running on a PC with a vertical slice shown to be running on a PC. That game definitely looked downgraded when it came, because they dropped in polygons. It dropped in everything, resolution, polygons. How you say that?
Drop. To answer your question, and you got to forgive me too. I'm playing on a 4K television. I just had to put that in there.
Get out of here, bro. Don't throw no cheap shot.
Listen. Like I said, before we close the show out, though.
How you gonna throw
you said 4K in there, man? You told me it's like at 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? Not that
Oh, yeah, you're right. But you can't throw no shots like that at me, man. Throw my 4K TV. Come on, Zay. Come on, man.
You know what I mean? You said you got the 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? But listen, this is what we're gonna do. Well, I promise, ladies and gentlemen, when we pick up, and Jabari, he had a tournament he's going to play in. You live stream this tournament?
Yeah, I'm a live stream. I'm trying to set up right now and trying to get a number of how many people's going to be in it. It's Guilty Gear. We're going to be doing
Hey, yo, what are you talking about that Guilty Gear? Before you go, I was supposed to say something about that Guilty Gear. What you saying that Guilty Gear was better than Killer Instinct and all that shit?
Guilty Gear is a Killer Instinct killer.
Yo, that shit sold 40,000 copies. Ew.
Nah, because you see that my man Rosa's in the chat.
Wait, hold up, son. You talking about that install base? They 18 million?
Rosa is in the chat. Jonathan Rosa put a screenshot of the Japanese sales. He didn't, because the game came out later in December. He showed a screenshot of the Japanese sales.
Jabari, that game ain't sold 100,000 copies.
I mean, I don't know how much it sold, but I know.
18. That's sad. You talking about it? Killer Instinct sold more than 100,000. I'm just saying.
You don't know that. You don't even know Killer Instinct sales.
I'm just saying, though, Jabari. But at the end of the day,
we're not retail exclusive right though.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Sony, they fighting an uphill battle. Whether and again, their financial has a lot to do with it. And another thing, and you guys, I'm keeping some real shit. And this is my overall impression of Sony when Sony was great. It's not that to me. I don't get me wrong. Sony has some great games that they made. I'm not going to sit there and take that from them. You know what I mean? But the Sony of the old is gone, because Why? Because I'm gonna tell you why, and it has a lot to do with their money too. But the Xbox brand is much more popular was, now than it was back then. And a lot of what made Sony great is because they had multi-plats or third-party games that were exclusives. You had the Metal Gears, you had the Grand Theft Autos. They didn't come out a year and later on the Xbox. Now the Xbox gets some day and date. So now you have, the Devil May Cry. All that stuff was exclusive to the PlayStation 2 and shit. You know what I mean? Even let's go with the PlayStation 3. You know what I mean? If Microsoft did even feel, all those games I just named, it became multi-plats. But, all those great IPs that Sony was, they had for the PS2 and the PS whatever, those were all made by a third party, which is cool. And the same thing with the NES. Like I tell you guys all the time, that was my first console. And what some of Nintendo's greatest games, they were made by third parties, like Contra, Castlevania. I can go on and on, you know what I mean? But that's what made Nintendo great back then because they had better third-party support than what was on Sega. But just now, like I said, even Sony's come out their own mouth and said that, the days of them investing in all these IPs, coming out with 10 exclusives, only 3 of them make money, there's no more. Will be no more chance IPs like PlayStation All-Stars. Zip Entertainment is gone. You know what I mean? They're so gone. That's out of here. You know what I mean? But let me ask you a question, Sony. Let me ask you a question, Jabari. Why would they make a Little Big Planet 3? It's sold like shit to them. Why? And not take not take that and put that into a Siphon Filter or a Getaway or what's that other shit they waiting to come out? They never end the story. What's the game? The game that didn't cancel. The company they've been making this shit the PlayStation 3. You don't talk about the game, Jabari.
What you talking about? Tearaway?
No, that's an indie game. No, the game they've been making since the PlayStation 3 for the last story of what the fuck you call it? The game, Jabari, the big PS3 game.
Until Dawn?
No, Jabari.
Last Guardian.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Why not take that money that you spent on that and that you spent on Little Big Planet and get a great team to give this the last story?
Well, that's still in development though.
I'm just saying though, Jabari.
They're not canceling that.
I'm just saying, but fucking, Little Big Planet was a dud.
Nah, Little Big Planet is a great game. I play that game. I love that game. That's probably one of my game of the year games.
It's not for everybody. That's the
thing. That's the thing that I love about PlayStation. They take risks on games where everybody.
That's what I love about Sony. They take risks and they lose money. Come on,
but look, they have something for everybody. They don't cater to the
listen.
They have something for everybody. That's why PlayStation is a brand where people knows and love because you know what? There's a game for everybody that you can play on this.
No, it's not for me, Jabbar. You can't say that because 99% of that shit does not. Look at the last time I turned on my PS3. And I only have one profile on my PS3. Is Zaire. My Xbox One, I have several accounts. Well, I have 2 accounts. I have my public one, which is Zaire. And, but that's neither here nor there. They don't have, that's, what may appeal to you. I don't like none of that shit up here. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to get the order. I'm going to buy the Uncharted. I'm going to buy the horror game.
That's what I'm saying right there.
I'm just saying, but I this whole year, 2004, I beat Infamous Second Son, but I don't have anything else to play. That was the last, I had got the Last of Us. I was playing through that, but, I had a fire. And if I could get another copy, dirt cheap, just want to give me one, then I can maybe go back and play that. But, again, that's it. But I'm saying, you mark my words, you will never see another Little Big Planet 3. That's it, no more. That game didn't even sell 100,000 copies, for the whole month. You know what I mean? And it's about making dollars. You know what I mean?
Look at Sunset. Sunset ain't sell.
What you mean? It's over 600,000. What are you talking about?
Sunset did not sell, bro. Sunset was a flop.
Jabari, it's over 600,000 copies. Probably more than that.
I don't see Sunset. Sunset ain't selling no over.
It's over 600,000. Even if you want to go by the fucking ET, look at the numbers on ET charts. And I'm not saying the official, but it's fucking look at the numbers.
Nah, I don't.
It fucking sold 5 times, and for the Xbox brand to have such a low stall base, that game sold 5 times more than goddamn what do you call that shit? And listen, I'm telling you right now, they're already making fucking Sunset Overdrive. I got a fucking email from Microsoft and saying what would I like to see implemented in Sunset Overdrive 2, and I'm for the co-op. You know what I mean? I got an email from Microsoft last month. So they already, and some they already, that done made his money. Whatever they took to spend but it doesn't make a difference. So that's a IP that's not going to come to the PlayStation. Mike say, "No, we'll go back to work." And it's cool. It's big bang, take back.
I'm just keeping it funky, man. Sunset flop. But if you want to look at it, if you want to look at the game, the Little Big Planet, as much as people saying it's not a game, but Little Big Planet is one of the biggest games out this year as far as scale.
So why didn't it sell?
It didn't sell. I guess at the time period when it came out, I don't know why.
It's not one. And listen, and for there not to be much content on the PlayStation 4, not many exclusive, where the Sunset Overdrive had to compete with, the Master Chief Collection, Forza Horizon 2. Killer Instinct, D4 had all these, games to compete with. Let's want to say, Drive Club and Little Big Planet. That was it. That's it.
No, Dynasty, Samurai Warrior 4, Natural Doctrine. Games that don't apply. The thing is, that's AAA. Understand that.
That's AAA. I'm asking you, that's a AAA.
Well, both of those games, yeah, it is.
You want to say Dynasty Warrior is a AAA?
Samurai Warrior 4 is a AAA game.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end the show with this right there. That's it. My man, he gotta take his medicine. He don't want full. What's that shit they be doing on Dragon Ball Z? Full Saiyan something with full pony slider, whatever the fuck you call it.
Y'all are too subjective when you're trying to list exclusive. I'm listening stuff. I'm not saying that you're gonna like it.
Jabari, listen, Sunset Opening's fucking Dynasty Warriors, those are not fucking AAA games. Come on, knock it the fuck off, man. Yakuza, whatever the fuck, that's not even a AAA game. Persona 5, whatever, that's not even a AAA game.
What?
Listen, those are little bullshit titles.
Zaya, you wilding right now, bro. You wilding. Persona 5 is one of the biggest games to come out next year.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Persona 5 is one of the biggest games.
Did it sell over 2 million copies? Did it sell over 2 million copies?
One of the Titanfall sell over 2 million copies on Xbox One?
No, it was the number one selling exclusive.
No, it combined as far as to sell to over 2 million. That's PC,
Jabari,
and Xbox.
You talking about wait. Titanfall outsold every PlayStation exclusive in 2014.
No, it didn't.
Wait.
Titanfall sold out every PlayStation exclusive as far as.
You guys remake. Again, this was back to what I was saying, right? So check this shit out, right? Titanfall outsold Killzone.
I don't know. Not on next gen. No, it didn't.
Okay, all right, okay. Anyway,
Killzone is at 2 million right now. I know Killzone is above 2 million.
You're talking about the Xbox One was the number one selling platform for Killzone for Titanfall. What are you talking about?
Xbox One is the number one platform, but it didn't outsell Killzone. No, it did not.
Look at the numbers. No, it did not. You know what, I don't even give a fuck. What I'm saying to you is right now. What I'm saying to you is this right here, okay? Though fucking Persona 5 is not a AAA game. I'm gonna tell you what's a AAA game. Uncharted AAA. Last of Us AAA.
Yeah.
What else? I even give you the order, even whether it's corny or not. I even say fucking the order.
AAA doesn't mean it because if you like it, it's AAA. AAA, that's not the thing. That's not my type of game. It's not AAA.
Jabari, it's not more about whether I like it or not. I even would say a little bit. It goes on the budget of the game. That's what makes it AAA. The budget. Not whether I like it or not.
You know how much hours you put into Persona? You put over 100 some hours into that game. You have to have a big budget.
Jabari, I'm not talking about the hours of the game. You're going full retard again. What makes the game a big budget, quick lots game, whether you like Call of Duty or not, is a AAA game. It's the budget, the retail, the market. That makes it.
I'm trying to tell you, Persona 5 is one of the biggest.
AAA game.
Persona 5 is one of the biggest games to come out next year. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Guaranteed. Persona 5.
I bet you Persona 5 don't outsell not one Xbox One exclusive. I can bet you that right down there.
Well, we gotta figure out what Xbox exclusive is coming next year. That's what we trying to figure out. That's the
Tomb Raider.
That's the $1 million question.
Tomb Raider. Halo 5.
That's 2.
Halo 5. You want some more? Quantum Break. Fable Legends. Oh yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Quantum Break ain't coming out.
Hey man, I go by what the devs say, man. We have no information.
It's holiday 2000, holiday 2015.
That game was shown at Gamescom. It was shown a little bit after. After that, it's been cold turkey. I don't know where that game is at.
Oh, okay. Okay, but anyway, like I said, holiday 2015. But as I was saying, Jabari, that's what makes it AAA is the budget that they spend. Not because I like them. You could say, tomato, tomato. Those are not big fucking games. You know what I mean? And I'm just being real. Sony doesn't really have big block of games like that. You know what I mean? That's why you had Halo 4 outsold every fucking PlayStation 3 exclusive for 2012. That's a blockbuster game.
Yeah, because
that's everywhere.
that was the only game. That was the only game you got.
Jabari, I'm just saying though. My grandmother.
Let me play this. Been giving you
Microsoft has iconic characters. PlayStation doesn't.
You have iconic characters because you don't have much. You have really two known iconic characters. You know what I mean? Sony, the list goes on. The list goes on with Sony. Sony gives you exclusive.
Name me a Sony. Give me an iconic character that my grandmother would know. Please tell me.
You got Kratos. You got Drake. You got Sackboy. You got Crash.
But listen,
Pyro.
First of all, Crash is not their game. That's Activision's game. Okay, that's not exclusive. That Microsoft Sony doesn't own that game. Okay, so take Crash off the fucking list. Okay. But
Microsoft again, just now own the Gears IP, so we can say that they not.
Again, listen, my grandmother knows who Master Chief is. She doesn't know who Kratos is. Like, come on, you don't see Kratos on 2, 4, 7-Eleven and 7-Eleven and all that shit. No,
because
Sony doesn't have that.
There's not that much to choose from on Xbox as far as blockbusters. You have two real blockbusters.
Listen. So far this generation, Microsoft has gave them more retail exclusives. That's not even up for debate. And in 2015, they got more retail exclusives. I'm talking about AAA shit, big shit. But again, Jabari, like I said, you say tomato, I say tomorrow.
I don't agree.
Persona 5 is not a AAA game. Dynasty Warriors is not a AAA game.
Persona 5.
Yakuza, whatever the fuck you call it. Yakuza. It's not a AAA game.
Dude, these are huge. These are huge games. Huge games. Okay. Well requested games that people really wanted.
Tropico 5 is not a AAA game.
Tropico 5 is a AAA game. I think that's a PC game. I think that's coming to PS4.
It's not a AAA game. It's coming to the PS4. It's not a AAA game.
Like look at Smite. You think Smite is not a AAA game just because it's free to play? Smite is a AAA game.
No. Minecraft's a AAA game.
Minecraft is a AAA game.
Yeah, hell yeah. Minecraft is the biggest goddamn game of this year.
Minecraft profited a lot of money, but it's not a AAA game.
Yeah, Jabari, Minecraft has. Let me tell you something. Sony doesn't have a fucking an IP that's worth $2 billion. They don't have $1 billion IP. That's a fucking $1 billion IP.
Minecraft ain't worth $2 billion. That's what Microsoft paid for it.
It's $1 billion. Look at the money. Look at the revenue that it's brought in, Jabari. It has fucking Legos, lunchbox, T-shirts, merchandise.
You're not going to sit in here and talk about Minecraft.
It has movies in the works.
You're not going to disrespect Persona 5 and then talk about Minecraft after that. I'm not going to.
I don't like Minecraft, but listen, I'm not going to let that real. I played this Minecraft. Minecraft outsold every goddamn game on the PlayStation 4 and 3. That game was fucking huge.
Minecraft is on every platform. It's on every single platform.
I'm just saying that game was fucking huge. Not to say that's a AAA. You gonna say Persona 5 was bigger than Minecraft? Come on, bro. Hey, bro, we gotta listen again. I think maybe your sugar's low. I know you're diabetic. You maybe need to go check your sugar, and we can bring this back next week, man, because you're bugging the fuck out, bro.
I'm far from bugging, man. I'm here to give y'all what it is, man. That's what it is, man. I think it's a healthy thing.
You can at least be fine, and that's why I chose you, Jabari. You gonna argue about it, You gonna argue about a fucking dead dog. I know that. You gonna tell me how the dog died. That's why I chose you. Nigga, you've been chosen. You know what I mean? I'm like the motherfucker from the screen. What you call it? It's a Saw movie. I just appeared on your screen. You know what I mean? Got you tied up to a chair.
Hey man, all I'm trying to do is free you from the Matrix, brother. You need to choose what pill you want, the blue or the red, man. I'm trying to free you, man. Cause that green, you in that Matrix green, bro.
Listen, shout your channel right now, so people are not subscribed.
Oh yeah, man. For those who are not subscribed to me, please subscribe. My channel is J Bari. Look for it. Pretty much, I'm a PlayStation channel. I'm trying to televise the PlayStation Nation. I got a little podcast on every Thursday. It's called the Console Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We and my PlayStation compadres and all that stuff. Also, I was recently on Zobi's podcast. Zobi 7, you guys know him. I was on that podcast, so check that out. But yeah, man, we're just trying to televise this PlayStation Nation. You know, I thank Zaire for bringing me on here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, so we can show though, man. So we can try to do every week, you know, the ultimate Xbox versus King Pony. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. If Barbie's still speaking to me, I'm kind of embarrassed that they on air. So, you know, it's no love lost. It's my bro, though. Bang, bang. We'll see you guys next week, man. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.